Traders in the building, what is good? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. Now in this particular video, I'll be analyzing the dollar index, gold US30 and US100. So looking at this particular instrument, this is the dollar index, and the reason why I'm bullish is simply because the market is trending up, right? The market is in an uptrend. I say this because the market keeps making higher lows, as you can tell, and it keeps on making higher highs. This is very obvious to see. Another reason why is because the market at the moment is trading above the current sensitive zone. This is an area where the market previously was acted as a resistance from. When the market broke out, came back, could not find enough momentum to break below, and at the moment again the market is trading above the structure. Hence I am bullish on this instrument. Now to trade this market, you need to go to a smaller time frame, the daily time frame, and over there you want to identify areas of interest where we could potentially take those buys from. Now, as of last week, I did mention that these are my two areas of interest. This high over here, I spoke about this high and I spoke about this low, and I said should the market break above the high, of course we want to buy. However, should the market end up breaking below the low, then of course we want to sell it. So for me, next week, of course, I just want to see the market again, same thing as like I anticipated last week. For the week that is coming, I just want to see the market break the structure over here, and on the retest I want to buy. Or if the market could end up coming back to this support over here, I think, because for the moment I do believe that the market is very bullish. So if the market reaches the low again, I'm gonna look for buys. However, if the market ends up breaking then below, then of course it's an area for sales. Moving on to gold, I am bearish on this particular instrument. Let's move to the higher time frame. On this particular time frame on gold, of course you can see that the market is trending up, right? The market is in a bullish trend. It's because it keeps making higher lows and it keeps making higher highs, and the market at the moment is just on an impulsive run, right? It's bullish. However, if you pay attention to this current structure over here, the most recent one before the market moved higher, you can see that there was an area of strong resistance around this area. Anytime the market reached that high, it sold. Reached the high, it sold. It reached that high, it sold, and eventually the market broke out, right? However, the market does not just go one direction. It needs to come back for a pullback. Eventually we need to see the market coming back to retrace the structure over here before we can anticipate further move to the upside. And this is why at the moment I am bearish. As much as the market is bullish, I do anticipate this pushback to come in very soon. I mean, if you also look at this price section from this particular time frame, you can see that the market is failing now. There's not enough momentum to push price higher. It is just weakening around the structure. So this is me anticipating the move coming back here, and then from there we can start to look for further buys. So the way you can trade this market is you need to go to a smaller time frame, and over there again we identify areas of interest, structure. And so as you can tell, I have two areas of interest, this high over here and this low over here. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame. I don't like it here, this high and that low. This is what I spoke about last week again, of course, this high and this low. So as you can see, the market is still kind of caught up in a range. Let's put it like that, because the market reaches the high, it sells, reaches the low, it buys. So what could happen next week is this could happen. It's another possibility. The market could again end up respecting this area and going back up, and from there we start to sell. And if the market then doesn't respect this low over here, instead it breaks this low, should it do that, then it's good, because it would mean the market is confirming our bearish bias. And then from there we want to see the market retest, and then that's where we start to sell. Pretty much that's all I'm looking for in this instrument. There's nothing more, there's nothing less. Moving on to US100. On US100, like I said guys, I'm bullish, and so let's move to the higher time frame, just a short minute. So as you can see, the market is going higher, right? This is why I'm bullish. And another reason is the market has broken the highest that this instrument had been. As you can tell, this was the highest before the market created this new high over here. And so this is why again I believe that the market is bullish, because now that it broke, gave a retest, it just needs to get enough momentum to then create a new high over there, right? So this is why I'm bullish on this particular instrument. Now if you move to a smaller time frame, let's go to the daily time frame. We want to also over there identify our areas of interest where we could potentially buy from, right? So on the daily time frame, you can clearly see that the market had a range over here, right? There was a range. Whenever the market was on this high, it sold. Whenever the market was on this low, it bought, right? However, as you can see, the market ended up breaking above that range, of course. And last week on Friday, I believe it was Friday, we got that retest. So this is why again I believe that the market is gonna continue going higher. Move to a smaller time frame, the 4-hour time frame. Next week maybe the market could want to give a retracement again back to this area over here. It could want to give a retracement to test the structure again, and from there we can start to look for those buys. And should the market break above this structure over here, of course you can see that there's a sensitive zone. I mean, support many times, and when it was broken it became resistance. So what the market could do after breaking the structure, it could treat it as a support again, and then from there we could start to see more buyers coming in. That's all I'm looking for in this instrument. I don't see any other thing apart from that. Moving on to US30, and I'm closing with this one. I'm also bullish on this instrument. Let's go to the higher time frame. This similar to US100, as you can see, the market is moving higher, right? The market is in a bullish trend. The market is just moving higher, and the reason, another second reason is the market broken above this high over here, and of course, as you know, the market should give a pullback, and then it's a continuation to the upside. So as you can see with this particular candlestick over here, we did get that pushback, or at least that's what I would like to believe, because I mean that was a bearish candlestick engulfing all three of these, and so that for me was enough of a pushback. So what I want to see again is the market pushing even higher to create new highs over there. So the way you can trade this market, you need to go to a smaller time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame over there and do like this. So as you can see, I've already identified two areas of interest. This is the low and this is the high that I'm looking at for the week that is coming next week, because for me, if this market was supposed to continue going lower, as you saw that last week it broke below the structure, if the market was supposed to continue going lower, it should not have broken above. It should have respected this area over here and started selling from there, right? Maybe back to this support or break the structure, continue selling. However, because the market now has closed above this area over here, remember when the market was above the structure, it bought, right? As you can see, it bought, and when it was below the structure, it sold. However, at the moment, the market again is above that structure, so the only logical thing to assume is that the market is ready to buy. So of course I would want to buy should the market give a retest on that structure. I'm looking for buys, beautiful buys. Of course I would like that, and if the market ends up breaking above even this resistance over here, of course, then it would mean the market has confirmed our bullish bias. Another retest would be nice before we can anticipate further bias. Pretty much that's all I'm looking for in this instrument. I don't really see any reason why anyone could be bearish at this point, because also if you look at it, there is a trend over here, first touch over there, second touch, third touch, and though the market didn't give us a fourth touch, I mean this is a valid trend, so we can look at it that way to say the market is trending up. So yeah, man, that's all I'm looking for on this instrument for the week that is coming. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel, or rather please subscribe to the channel. It really means a lot to me, and you can also comment something if you didn't understand anything on the channel, or if maybe you saw something different, you can also comment, and we can start to discuss these things, share ideas and opinions in the comment section. Apart from that, thank you guys for watching up to this far. I love you all. See you next week, same time, same place, and I am out.